Hi there, this is Dr. Darla Logan, and today I want to talk to you about something a little bit different. With the new year upon us, it's time to talk about what we want for the upcoming 2014. A lot of times people talk about resolutions. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the word resolution. And the reason for that is because oftentimes people associate resolution with things that don't last or things that fail. And I think that what you want to have in your life for the year 2014 should be something that's attainable and achievable. So what I do in my personal life, instead of making resolutions, is I actually create a vision board. And this vision board is really the things that I want to have happen in my life. Things that I want to have happen in my faith, things I want to have happen in my family, things that I want to have happen in my career, because I believe that all of those things coming together is what makes a healthy person. So today I'm going to share with you my process of how I create a vision board. It's really, you can customize it to whatever is beneficial for you and what speaks to you. Let's see, I've also got some tape here. Oftentimes I'll use glue or a glue stick, and that's perfect modification as well. And then I've got a variety of different colored markers, colored pencils, highlighters, pen, pencils, and scissors, because you're going to be needing to do some cutting. I even oftentimes use a stencil in case I want to get fancy. You never know. And then the key component of this is going to be poster board. I happen to have a white poster board, but again, this is going to be customizable to you. You can use color poster board, you can use a bigger poster board, smaller poster board. It's really whatever works for you and what speaks to you for your life. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I do is sit down and I make a list of the things that are most important to me. I go through and categorize them. As I mentioned earlier, we have faith, family, and career, but then I also put some things that are important to me personally, like wellness. And I make a list of those things, I get them detailed, and I also put dates on them. It's important that you go ahead and put dates on every endeavor that you're going to tackle so that you know when you're finished. One of the big mistakes that people make when they're setting goals or resolutions or creating visions for their life is that they don't put a timeline on it. They don't make it a measurable activity. So if you don't know how to measure it, then you don't know whether you're done. So it's very important to go ahead and put dates. So for example, I have a goal to take my mother on an Alaskan trip for her birthday, which happens to be in September. And so I've put a date on it. I have a goal to have a certain number of new patients this year in my practice, so I've put a date on it. I have a wellness goal of running a half marathon that happens on March 1st. So again, I've put a date on it. Some of these activities obviously are going to be ongoing. Some of them are going to be daily, and some of them are going to be weekly. Some of them will even be quarterly. For example, I have an organization that's close to my heart called Naturopaths Without Borders, where we provide healthcare to patients that are underprivileged and underserved in Puerto Penasco, Mexico. And so I have a goal here to volunteer with them at least one time per quarter. And I've also got a goal of participating in the Healing Heroes charity that provides health care to veterans that are combat veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan. So I would like to complete my enrollment in this particular program by the end of January. So again, as I said, it's important to put dates that you want to achieve in your life. The next thing that I've done is I've gone through and I've found pictures and sayings of things that are important to me, and I've put them on my whiteboard. As you can see, I've got an area for dietary intake, because I think that one of the things that are most important in my life is the fact that I stay full of energy and full of health. And by doing that, or in order to do that, I have to put good things into my body. So you can see I have a few pictures here. I have some words that I find encouraging, including having balance in my life. I have a section here for travel, because travel is something that nourishes my soul. And I'll put some more detail around that as we go. And then we have a section for business, secrets to success, and the secrets that I have that make me successful. And also, again, we've got representation of Mexico for Naturopaths Without Borders and a specific item that I would like to have for my business. And then up at the top, there's a picture of shoes, only because I am such a shoe fiend. I absolutely love shoes. I'm passionate about them. I enjoy them, and it's one of my vices. So you can see my vision board is starting to take shape now, and we'll move on to the next step. Here's the final vision board.